At this time, we have Baylor on the dais. To my right, we have Coach Glenn Moore, student athletes, Lindsey Cargill, student athlete Madison Kettler, student athlete Jesse Scroggins, and student athlete Kelsey Selman. Selman. Coach, thank you. Oh, we're missing one. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Oh,
Scroggins.
oh. Coach, we'll start with general comments about the game, and then we open it up for questions.
Well, obviously disappointed in the outcome of the game. I thought the first inning really doomed us. It's playing a team like Oklahoma, you know, you got to keep the score close and to have a chance to win. Their pitching's too good. I'm proud of the way we fought. We're that type of team. We're not going to give up. I've never seen this team quit fighting, and they fought hard, and we made a little run at the end. But we dug too deep of a hole to come out of it. You know, this is a double elimination. And 2014, I just told the team we came here and got run ruled by Florida. The team fought back and played on Sunday and won 2 big games on Saturday. And I expect this team to fight like crazy to be able to do that and make a run for it.
Okay, we're going to open up for questions.
Mayor Angus, Fastpitch News. Lindsey, you guys have lost 3 of the last 4 to Oklahoma. What makes Oklahoma so difficult to beat?
Oklahoma's a great team, great ball club. They never stop fighting, which is like that's really hard to keep fighting with them as well. They're always fighting, always getting the bat on the ball, but we are right up there with them. We can do the exact same things. We just need to come together as a team and just get some hits and get some runs.
This is also for Lindsey. John Warner, Waco Trib. You've seen Paige Parker a lot the last several years. What makes her so tough, and was this a pretty typical game for her, the way she threw?
Yeah, so for me as a lefty and as a slapper, she does that changeup to me, so that's why I switched to the right-handed batter's box. So I feel like she moves the ball really well and just that changeup.
Jerry Hill, Baylor Bear Insider. Kelsey, the big home run there, how difficult was that, and what's the mindset after you give that up?
I mean, you know, when you, that's kind of stuff, you have to like think about the next pitch. I mean, that game's on me. If I wouldn't have had that first inning, we would have won the ball game 3-2. So, I don't know. I just had to think about it next pitch, because if you think about it, then the game will really just fall out of hand. So, basically just, yeah, then next pitch, so.
This is also for Kelsey. How good is that lineup, and what kind of problems do they present?
Yeah, that lineup's really good. Today they were really, really aggressive. So, and for me, my thing is to try to throw a lot of strikes. So I had to make a quick adjustment. Of course, right after the home run, I realized that the adjustment had to come. So, top from bottom, they're really good. They bring different things to the table. They'll randomly drop a bunt. They're very, in and out, whatever I give them, I have to make sure it's a quality pitch. So, yeah, they're really good, and they're tough to pitch too, but I could have done a lot better.
Jessica Morey, Channel 6 Sports in Waco. Kelsey, after what you guys did in the Super Regional in Tucson, how much confidence does that give you going into the game on Saturday, knowing that you guys can come from behind and win 2 in a row?
When you have games like you did in Arizona where we lost the first one and came back, that gives you a ton of confidence. This team, you see that we were behind. I was putting behind 4-0 first inning, and we came back, battle back. So, I have a ton of confidence in this team, and I know that they're going to battle each pitch and play by play. So, we have a few more games to play than we should have, but, I know this team will battle back and play as hard as they can through the whole thing. So, it's a lot easier.
Coach Moore, John McKelvey with the Norman Transcript. I just want to ask about that 7th inning, and they start committing those errors. You guys are putting pressure on them. It seems like they were folding a little bit. Did you feel like the momentum was shifting? Did you think that you guys were turning this game around?
Yeah, we've been there many times this year, and that's why we don't give up, because any inning can be a big inning for us. We play a lot of small ball. We have a couple of kids that can hit it out of the park, but that's what we do. We put pressure on defenses, and many times it'll snowball. They'll force a play, throw one away at first, and ball will go off the glove, and we're a fast team, so that's kind of what we do. If they can make the plays and get us out, then they can beat us, but it's a lot of pressure, and that's our philosophy, is to put pressure on defenses.
Madison, you got it started in that 7th inning. Talk about just kind of passing the bat mentality a little bit in that inning, and maybe how momentum was building.
Yeah, I know going in the inning we were down a lot, but just coming in that inning, knowing Lowry was coming in, just taking one pitch at a time, and it wasn't going to come with just one swing. We had to take one pitch, and I just believed my team and passed through.
Glenn, what do you see from Oregon? Faced them last year, saw them earlier today. What do you see?
Well, it'd be nice to see a right-handed pitcher, so we're looking forward to that. They're outstanding ball club. Coach White does a great job there, and they'll be tough. Everybody here is good, John, and it's a great opportunity to play them better than we played them a year ago. So we're looking forward to that rematch.
Okay. So you've been a defensive highlight reel the last few weeks, and all season really. Has that always been your style of play, or have you just upped it since getting to Baylor?
I think it's always
coaching. It's coaching.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach Moore. No, it's always been my style of play. I like to go all out, and I don't mind going all out because I know my left foot and right foot are there to back me up, so I have nothing to worry about.
Matt Hofeld, Heartland Sports. This is a question for Kelsey, and then any of the other want to add to it, feel free to. But I think it was the 4th inning. Oklahoma loaded the bases, a couple of bunt singles, and then we had the hit by pitch that scored. But really to kind of regroup and limit that to just one run in the inning was pretty impressive. You want to walk us through the mindset of your huddle, or what you guys talked about, or just how did you kind of regroup from that and limit them to just a one run?
Just like I was saying earlier, you got to take it one pitch at a time, because if you don't, then if you think about the past things that happen, it's going to fold. So really just in the huddle, I was just telling them to have fun. I mean, you're at the Women's College World Series. Not that we're okay with having those little mistakes and stuff like that, but just have fun and relax. But, in the huddle, we were just talking about basically just make plays and big things will happen. So, yeah, we got out of the inning with just one run. That was on me, of course, for hit the batter. But, we did really well. We played good defense, and we got out of it. So,
got one here and one here. Young lady, you first.
Madison had a couple hits in the game. Playing as a freshman, you've played in big games before, obviously, in high school. But just what did the veterans tell you about staying calm and not getting nervous? And, how was this how much more confident are you going into the game on Saturday?
I'm very confident. That result today wasn't what we wanted, but I believe in our hitters. You saw what we did in Tucson, and we can make plays and come through and swing the bat. So I'm very confident in our team.
This is for any of you. It seems like this year a lot of talk has been about the SEC and the Pac-12, and now that you and Oklahoma both made it here, do you feel like you guys were a little bit under the radar this year?
Anyone who wants to answer?
I definitely do think that we are under the radar. It just proves to show that we can compete with SEC and Pac-12. We just played Arizona and we upset them. You saw them voting against us and not even win, and we're here. So it just shows that we can compete with those other teams.
All right. Are there any other questions? If not, coaches, young ladies, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you need a softball bat? Do you want to save $30? SoftballJunk.com is offering an additional $30 discount off the price of all non-sale softball bats on their website. That's right, $30. So the next time you buy a bat, go to SoftballJunk.com and enter the code FPTV30 during checkout. And wham! You just put a cool $30 in your pocket. This show is a member of the Fastpitch TV network. See all of our shows and blogs at www.fastpitch.tv.